Hey YouTube fragrance family, welcome to my top 20 niche fragrances for summer 2015. Yes, it's about time. Fall is in the air right now, so I'm happy to get these top summer lists out of the way. Good thing they're latest because they are truthful. This is exactly what I was wearing this past summer. Summer has come and gone, and this is exactly what I've been wearing my top 20. So without further ado, let's try out the list. Let's take a look at number 20. Number 20 is a newbie to the list. I think it's never been in a top 20 ever on my channel. It's not your stereotypical freshie that you come to expect from Robes 08 in my top 20 lists. I like sometimes to throw a few curveballs to you guys, a few fragrances that I like to wear from time to time. And they might not be, we'll say, season appropriate. You're gonna see that some fragrances sometimes just sets the mood for me and in that particular season, and they work well. So this one at number 20 is from the House of Penhaligon's. You usually never hear me talk about Penhaligon's. That brand is not my favorite brand in the fragrance game. It just isn't. It's an old English brand. And all of their fragrances kind of smell like old English people. No offense, but there's going to be some offense taken on that one. I do apologize, but they do. And Sartorial is number 20 on this list. And you'll see the last time I spoke about this fragrance was in my haul video when I purchased this. And that's exactly what I was talking about. This fragrance hasn't gotten much play in my rotation. Case in point, you haven't heard me talk about it, but I do own a bottle. It just never is in the rotation. I give all my fragrances a chance to shine for me, and Sartorial had its chance this summer. I wanted to give it another chance. Now, it's not your stereotypical summer fragrance, but it is fresh. It is from one of my favorite noses in the game, Bertrand de Chafour, master at the game. He actually has the #1 fragrance on this particular list, so hint, hint, it's a de Chafour fragrance. This fragrance is very clean. It's got a good wallop of lavender. I'm not a huge fan of lavender, yet Le Male was one of my favorites. Weird. But it does have a good wallop of lavender, very fresh. Lavender kind of gives you that. Every time I smell lavender, it either smells like cheap soap or it smells like clothes on the line, the laundry, on the line. What am I trying to say? Outside, drying. Yeah. So anyway, it has a huge wallop of lavender, some beeswax in here. It just gives you that stereotypical barbershop clean with a soapy edge, with a little bit of dustiness to it. It has a little bit of a, just like de Chafour does in a lot of his fragrances, case in point, Jubilation 25, lots of different things in this fragrance. It'll give you a lot of, it's going to tackle your nose from different sides. It's got a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of dustiness to it. It's got, the sweetness is from the beeswax, not too much, but it has a little bit of it. Beeswax kind of smells like honey a little bit. Bit of woods in here, some floral, so it's hitting you from different sides, and I love that about de Chafour. It's got some musk in here too. It's better suited for the spring, to be honest. This is a stereotypical spring scent for me. But I loved wearing this in the cooler summer nights. Really, if you're wearing a suit or you're just dressing up a little bit and you're just going out for drinks, not bars, not going to, the nightclub or anything, but like drinks, this one just is bang on at number 20. At number 19, I'm going to go with my only salty aquatic fragrance that really matters to me, to be honest. I'm not one of those salty aquatic guys. This one, Sel Marin by Mr. James Healy. Not his only bottle in this top 20. Of course, he's got many great fragrances, but he's got a few in this top 20. Sel Marin beats out Erolfa from Creed. I know a lot of people love Creed's Erolfa. This one, the salty aquatic, the salty aquatic on the market today. I love this stuff. It's very simple, straightforward, authentic, beautiful, blends good. It just hits all the check marks. And at number 19, if you're a salty aquatic guy and you haven't smelt Sel Marin, don't poo-poo because it's 19 on the list. This can be #1 on anybody's list. Sel Marin. Now, number 18, familiar black bottle. This guy, when it starts heating up, you know that it's going to be in the top 20 of mine. Jit, G-I-T, the king of green, the king of spring. Also great for summer. Can't really say much more than that. It's green, it's lush, violet leaf explosion. It's a classic in our fragrance game. The blend's great. You can wear a jeans, t-shirt, shorts, cargo shorts, flip-flops, suit, timeless beast here. at number 18. Can be number 1 on anybody's list too. Another Creed. We got a lot of Creeds in this back end of this actual top 20. We also got a lot in the front end, never mind. But this one at number 17, talking about green. This guy right here, Green Valley. You know, these guys, GIT, Green Valley, were both really heavy hitters for me in the spring, as usual. This one, again, crisp, clean, very green, perfect for the summer. It's very much lush. This and GIT, interchangeable. Really, at number 18, 17, doesn't really matter. They're both good. Let's go with another green one. From the green machine of Creed. Oh, this one, a lot fresher than the other two. So, this one, Sélection Verte. High-end citruses, that's all I can say. Really, it's almost Xerjoff good citrus. I've never really smelt that good of a citrus from a Creed. This one probably has the best citrus in the Creed family. Very uplifting. The mint in here does a really great job. Very light. It's refreshing. This is for the hot, humid days. You know, GIT Green Valley have a little bit more depth to them. Sélection Verte, not so much. It's very much airy, clean, easy to wear. Really great at number 16. Number 15 from Creed. No, I'm just joking. Not from Creed. This is from L'Artisan Parfumeur. At number 15. Oh, had to get a second whiff there. This is from L'Artisan Parfumeur Premier Figuier. Basically, your fig-based fragrance, your stereotypical fig-based fragrance. It's green, it's watery, it's milky, it's great for the summer. This and Philosykos are very close as being top 2 of the best summer-based fig-based fragrances, definitely. This one, very uplifting, great to wear on a hot summer day. When it's super hot and humid, Premier Figuier, one of the best in the game at number 15. Now number 14, we're going to go back to Creed. No, I'm not joking. There's a lot of Creeds in here. This one, Jardin d'Amalfi, is at number 14. Jardin d'Amalfi, I don't know if it was in last year's list. I think it's been steadily in my top 20 past few years, ever since I got it. Citrus is off the top, very much sparkling. Very, very well done. It kind of does remind me of the ones in Sélection Verte. It's got some fruit in here too, a good amount of neroli. I want to be careful, but I want to call it a neroli-based fragrance because there's a good amount of it, but it's got a good blend. Great for summer days, even nights too. A walk in the park, things like that. I wear that usually a lot casually. Easy to throw on in the summer for daily wear. Forget about it. At number 14. Now number 13, another thicker based fragrance. You know how Sartorial, I kind of mentioned to you guys that it was kind of off the cuff. I know there's usually 1 or 2 fragrances in my top 20 list that kind of don't belong, sort of. This one is a vanilla based fragrance, and vanilla and summer usually don't mix, especially in the high heat, hot humidity. This is more of those summer nights, those cool summer nights. At number 13, from the house of Comptoir Sud Pacifique, and this brand is of course known for their vanilla-based fragrance. This one's no stranger to my top 20 summer list. I love the secondary note on this, and that is Vanille Banane. It's the banana in here that just gets me going. The banana milkshake of the fragrance game. Yes, sir. Funny enough, I keep reaching for this one in the summer because it does have quite some depth to it. If you've smelt this fragrance, you kind of know what I'm talking about. The vanilla is very thick in their fragrances, and this one is just like that. Usually in the heat doesn't work, but banana note keeps bringing me back to it. I think it didn't make last year's list because of that. I think I sprayed it on one summer and it didn't work, and I was like, I'm going to ignore this one this summer. It came back this year. I love wearing this one summer nights. I already mentioned that. Not going to the club, but kind of like hanging out with friends, maybe having drinks on a patio or something like that. Vanille Banane just works in the summer. Beautiful. It's discontinued from the brand, I think. Yes. Why am I second guessing myself? It is. Very hard to find, but if you do find it, snatch it. Snatch it up. At number 13. Number 12. Xerjoff. Xerjoff only has 2 fragrances in this top 20. It's okay, not impressive. Xerjoff, from a brand that is really good with citruses, you would expect more in this top 20 list. I like my Xerjoffs, but you know, they do good. This one, at numero 12, it is, where are you? I couldn't find it there. Neo. Now Neo, as you guys know from me, maybe you don't know, not my favorite from the Xerjoff brand. I love, I don't even know if it would make a top 5 for Xerjoff list, to be honest with you. But great use of Bergamot and Neroli. Those are some of my 2 favorite notes in the game for spring and summer. Neroli, great for spring. Bergamot, amazing for summer. You're going to see a lot of bergamot-based fragrances in this top 10. A lot of them have moved up in my list. Bergamot's it's the note of the day, note du jour, as we say. But Neo has a lot of bergamot in it, a lot of neroli. Citrus is done well, like Xerjoff does, of course. Very sparkling, very authentic, very well done. This one has a lot of greenness to it. I love the greenness in here. It's got that soapy neroli that I come to expect from neroli. Works well in the summer, also works very well in the spring. At number 12, this one you can dress it up, dress it down casually. Cargo short, suit, doesn't matter. Perfect for that. The only thing with the note of neroli, I really didn't like it in the high heat. It just really doesn't do well. I love neroli more in the spring. A little cooler, works wonders, and that's why one of my favorite, Neroli Portofino from Tom Ford, did not make this list. At number 11, one of the best in the summer. No denying, can be number 1. I believe it already made number 1. I don't know. Keep second doubting myself. At number 11, from the house of James Healy, his best creation, hands down from this nose. This is Mount Fresh. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. The best, one of the best, no, the best mint-based fragrance in the game. The most transparent mint in the game. Beautiful use of notes. I love the blend of Mount Fresh. Beautiful. Perfect for hot, humid day. This works so well. It just throws on so well. There's a soft white cedar in this fragrance. There's tea, there's mint, there's obviously mint. Fresh, minty, burst, beautiful. Check out my review on this. I'm proud of my review of Mount Fresh. I love this fragrance. That's my second bottle, by the way. Second bottle of Mount Fresh. Top 10, let's go at number 10. Another one great for hot, humid days. Fig-based fragrance. Beautiful. This is from, of course, Diptyque Philosykos d'Eau de Toilette. As you can see, I've worn quite a bit of Philosykos. This is my first bottle of it, but I go through a lot of this stuff. The best fig on the market could be, arguably, I could probably put it at number 1, number 2. Philosykos, hot, humid weather, this fragrance just shines. It's just like Mount Fresh. Beautiful. It's just so watery. It's transparent, refreshing, great for daily wear. Really great stuff. Dress it up, dress it down, doesn't matter. Philosykos, if you haven't smelled Philosykos from Diptyque, do it. Just do it. Give it a chance. Beautiful. At number 10. Number 9. I don't know how high this one was last year. I think it was number 2. Kind of fell down a little bit, but still top 10. From the house, from the house of Slumber House. This is Pear and Olive. Last year I was boasting about this fragrance quite a bit. Still am. Love it. Oily quality of the olive in here. Beautiful. The pear is gorgeous. The mesh of notes, perfect. Pear really shines in the summer with this one. At number 9, one of the best from Slumber House. This really just knocked my socks off. I love their dark fragrances, and I didn't think a lot of brands that are really good in the dark genre really don't do well in the fresh genre. And boy, did Slumber House, they did well. At number 8, we got one of many bergamot-based fragrances in this list. This one from the House of Different Company, made the list last year, just simply called Bergamot. This one is a Jean-Claude Ellena based fragrance when he was back in the day when he was with Different Company. Absolutely gorgeous bergamot based fragrance, very transparent, crisp, clean. Elena's touch is magical with a lot of Different Company based fragrances. Go check out that brand if you haven't already. If you love bergamot based fragrances and you haven't smelt that one, it's one of my favorites. It's definitely at least top 3 on my list as one of the best bergamots on the market. At number 7 was number 1 last year, so number 1 has slipped, and you guys already know the name of it if you are a Robezoid subscriber for a while. Still gorgeous. Just because it's not number 1 doesn't mean it's still not a beast. This thing is a beast, but I was kind of given I was reaching out for more stuff. Gotta be honest, you know, I can't just put a certain fragrance that's popular number one all the time. This is Pulp from Byredo. Now, not poo-pooing on Pulp because Pulp is a beast of a fragrance. Was number one on my list 2 years in a row for very good reason, and it's top 10 for very good reason. Don't ignore it because it's kind of low on this top 20, we'll say. Had a fair amount of wearings this year. It's a daring, fruity fragrance from Byredo. The acidity in this fragrance is just absolutely gorgeous. Beast mode as far as longevity and projection. If you're looking for a fruity fragrance that's a little different and kind of that has balls, you haven't found one that's giving you longevity and projection, Pulp's gonna do it. Check marks all over the place. I gotta review that one. Absolutely gorgeous fragrance at number 7. Now at number 6, a mainstay in my top 10. One of the best citruses in the game. I think I've said it before. This is from the house of Frédéric Malle. This is from my favorite nose in the game, Mr. Jean-Claude Delena, Bigarade Concentré. Ooh, this is gorgeous. Have you smelt this? Again, you know, a lot of these forgotten jewels in our YouTube fragrance community, you know. Once somebody's reviewed it, the hype's gone. People kind of forget about these fragrances. It's just like Musc Ravageur from this brand. But anyway, Bigarade Concentré, one of the best Elena creations of all time. Yes. This one, great on hot days. Also great in cooler days too. It shows depth, but at the same time it shows transparency. It's very, very unique in that way. It kind of feels like it has, I don't know, that transparency that a lot of these fragrances have, very, you know, thin. But other days it shows a lot of depth. It has a lot of greatness. The orange in here includes, you know, everything. The orange, the peel, everything. It has a sprinkle of that Elena dirty spice too, and there's a lot of people that don't like that, but I love that he just throws that in there and he's like, take it. Take my beautiful creation. I'm gonna put a little bit of dirt on it and see if you like it. At number 6, Bigarade Concentré, always usually in the top 5, but really one that I reach out for quite a bit in the summer at number 6. Let's go to the best of the best this past summer. At number 5, from the house of Xerjoff. Let's smell it. Yep. That's a good choice, Mark. It's a good choice. 1861. The originator, right? There's a whole brand now. 1861 kind of got a few friends now, which I hear there's some great friends with 1861. But this is the originator, the original citrus-based scent from Xerjoff. The best, I think, in their brand as far as citrus goes. There's some mint in here too. It really kind of reminds me of Sélection Verte from Creed. Not as far as composition goes, but using mint and citrus in a way that's very interesting, very transparent, and very much well done. Natural smelling, one of the better Xerjoffs at a really good price. 1861, smell that one. That one, ooh, nice. At number 5. At number 4, from the house of Creed. So we got a couple more Creeds in here. The usual, you guys know what I like. You know I like Virgin Island Water and Millésime Impérial. You're just waiting for me to say their names. Virgin Island Water, the Pina Colada of the fragrance game, is going to hit number 4 this year. Always the usual. This is my original bottle. This is when I first started on YouTube. I bought this when I was on YouTube, actually. 2010 perhaps. So I've been using quite a bit. As you can see, it's starting to get low. The original bottle, you know, the blue cap. So man, this thing, gorgeous. Mwah. Pina Colada, the fragrance game. Again, versatility on this one, and you know, you don't wear it too much. This is my summer mainstay. It really collects a lot of dust usually the rest of the year. In the summer, it gets a lot of play. Coconut lime with a boozy kick. It's very tropical, very cooling. The blend's unique. I haven't smelled a fragrance that even comes close to this. Well, there's a few that try to replicate this. Can't do it. Virgin Island Water, one of the best from the house of Creed. Next is his partner in crime. These two get a lot of play from me. Oh, I love it. Millésime Impérial. Same thing with Virgin Island Water. I think I bought this around the same time I bought that one. These two are just some of my best purchases. Again, as you can see, this is all wearing. This was not split. One of the most versatile scents in the game, Millésime Impérial, is. You dress it up, dress it down, jeans, cargo shorts, flip-flops, swimsuits, I don't care. This fragrance can be worn anywhere, every time. fruity watermelon opening with an aquatic backbone. Beautiful, absolute stunner from the House of Creed. One of their best, one of my favorites. At number 3. Number 2, this fragrance has jumped quite a bit this year with me. I believe it made last year at number 10, 12, something like that. Biggest jump. Biggest jump from all the fragrances that were in the list last year. This one, absolute stunner. I always reach out for it in the summer, but this year it kind of went tenfold. If I wear you more Virgin Island Water and Medicine Imperial, you're doing something right. From the House of Le Labo, my second bottle that I purchased from this brand. After Rose 31, that was the best from the brand. Bergamot 22. Bergamot 22 from Le Labo. Give me a minute. This one climbed quite a bit for good reason. Sparkling bergamot with a musky backbone to it. This could be number 1 on my list this year, to be honest with you guys. One fragrance just jumped out at me more than this one. And it's a newcomer to my collection. So luckily, if I didn't purchase that new bottle, that's a number 1 right now, Bergamot 22 would be my number 1 for summer. So just keep that in mind. Through all the great fragrances that I just talked about, Bergamot 22 really stunned me this year. A great fragrance from Le Labo. Number 1. Number 1. Now this thing. Oh, kids. Oh, kids, you're not ready for this one. My favorite purchase for the year 2015. Again, I haven't done a haul video for my 2015 new purchases yet. This one's in it. I just haven't talked about it on my YouTube. I've talked about it a little bit on my YouTube channel. Just a little hush here. But I haven't done my haul video kind of describing the scent and all that. Well, today you're going to get a little bit of a description from me. Just because I absolutely love this one. Number 1. You got to be a stunner if you want to be number 1 on my list when I first purchased you. Enchanted Forest. Enchanted Forest is number 1 this year. For summer. Niche. Now, the notes behind this, de Chafour, like I said earlier in the video, if you're watching, I know a lot of you skipped to just number 1. So if you didn't see number 20 and you haven't heard me talk about de Chafour, shame on you. Now, de Chafour strikes again with a masterpiece for the spring and summer months. You guys know that de Chafour had winter on lock with me for a long time with Jubilation 25. I absolutely loved what he did with Jubilation 25. And Jubilation 25 took over winter and fall for a long time. And that's how de Chafour became one of my favorite noses of all time. He got me with this one. Now he's got summer and spring on lock with Enchanted Forest. This fragrance off the bat wows you with the fruity black currant. I can't even explain how fruity it's I want to say jammy, but jammy quality is very sweet. It's very authentic. Think of a jam with pieces of fruit in it, you know, like not those store-bought ones, the ones that, you know, grandma makes you, that kind of thing. This is what it reminds me of, a fruity black currant that I really can't explain in the opening. Now, it's such a masterpiece. After a few minutes, this scent transforms. It kind of gives you that de Chafour. Oh, what is he going to give me? You know, it's going to hit you from the left, the right, from the back. Oh my God, what's going on? It's got berries. It's got the whole shrub going on now. He's got the woods. I smell some greens. The berries kind of turn from a jammy berry to almost like a boozy berry. It has a boozy note in here, I believe. At least that's what I smell. I got to double check the notes. But the berry kind of goes boozy. Oh, it's good. Anyway, so my number 1 for niche for summer 2015, my most worn. Now, this one, get a sample of this. You can wear this in the fall too, by the way. So all the people that are saying, your videos are late, you know, it's fall. Oh, you can wear this in the fall. Oh, yes, you can. So that one, number 1, new number 1 on my list. You guys know the drill. Comment below, let me know what you wore in the niche brands for summer. Give me any opinions that you think I would like. If you see my top 20 and you're like, you know what, Mark would like this, put the comment down below. Tell me, recommend me a fragrance, maybe something a little different. Yeah, so I can't wait to hear all your comments. Let me know what you think about my top 20. What do you think of my new number 1? You think Pulp should have been number 1? Thanks for watching, guys, and thank you for being patient with me with my top 20 list. I'm finally in my fall now, during fall time. So I can't wait to shoot those for you guys. Thanks for watching, YouTube.